Well, here we are in Mammoth Lakes, California. A beautiful ski resort in the high Sierra Mountains. Lots to do up here. There's a lot of videos on the hiking, the fishing, the skiing, and all that. But in this particular video, I want to show you where you can eat at. What's going to be some of the best restaurants here in town. And there are a lot of them. If you want to stay in business around this town, you better put out some good product, and they do. So take a look at the video and see what you think, and if you like it, leave some comments for me. I'd love to know what you have to say about it. All right, and thanks for watching Pat's Adventures. And here we are at Burger's Restaurant and Bar. It's located directly across the street from the village here. They have a real nice selection of sandwiches. It's good for definitely for lunch and for dinner here. So let's go inside and take a look and see what you think. This is really a convenient stop if you're coming down the mountain after a hard day of skiing or just playing up there. The place generally has plenty of seating, although I will warn you, it does get busy at the lunch hour and at the dinner hour there. It has a great menu with a lot of choices. If you sit here and just take a look at it, you can see there's just about every type of sandwich that you might want. But they all have salads, appetizers like the chicken wings. Pretty large dining room, and there is an upstairs here also that opens up after 4 o'clock. I like to get my salad before my sandwich. This is what they give you, a big heaping bowl of salad and a monstrous sandwich. You'll be hard pressed to finish there. The wife had the hamburger over there. Oh boy, just take a look at that thing. And today we're here at the village, and we're gonna go review Gomez's restaurant. It's up inside the middle section of the village here. Very beautiful atmosphere up here. And so this walking up into the village there, you got some really beautiful views here, and this is Gomez's right directly in front of us. It's a very popular spot, especially in the evening. You'll be hard pressed to get in there if you don't get in a little bit early. This whole bar area inside just totally fills up. And in the wintertime, obviously people don't want to be outside, so it's going to be more crowded. But on these beautiful days that we were having when I filmed this is where you want to be sitting. They have an extensive menu here at Gomez's, and just about everything that you might imagine. This isn't my favorite, but it's right up there at the top. The views here in the village there does raise it up a notch too, because it makes for one hell of a nice ambiance there. So place I would definitely recommend, and they give you a lot of value for your money. And take a look at those dishes there. Very enjoyable. And this is another great place for some authentic Mexican food. It's called Salsas, and it's right here on Old Mammoth Road, just a block and a half away from the Vaughn's Market, to give you some perspective. You have great food, and what's really nice about it is if it's a crowded weekend and you want to be able to grab something and go, this is a place to come to. And there's plenty of seating inside also. Yeah, they definitely have authentic Mexican food here. They have a full salsa bar over there on the left-hand side. They serve beer, soft drinks, fountain drinks out of there. And they created this new space next to them, which gave it a lot more seating area than they used to have before. You take a look up here, and they have an endless menu there, and everything freshly prepared right in front of you. This was a new dish that the wife had, and I have to say it was absolutely incredible. It tasted better than it even looks right there. So something you might want to try, one of their daily specials. If you just get a big burrito like I did, you'll be hard pressed to finish that. And here we're going to show you the warming hut. It's on Old Mammoth Road, and basically it serves breakfast, lunch, and now they're doing dinner here. They started that up a while back. It's another fantastic place to try, and let's go inside and let you see what it looks like. The warming hut is another favorite here in Mammoth. They have outdoor seating and indoor seating. In the summers, the outdoor is the place to be. The staff here, I have to say, is absolutely fantastic. They're serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, as I said before, out there. And they actually have a full bar that you can order from there. So, as you can see right here for the evening, the dinner crowd, it is pretty busy at this place, and it does stay that way. They have a phenomenal breakfast menu here with just about everything you could imagine, and it's just absolutely lovely dishes that they prepare. The lunch menu, outstanding also. A lot of sandwiches there, all types. I get the Mountain Cuban there, which you cannot go wrong with. It's huge with plenty of meat on there. But their prime rib sandwich is also absolutely fantastic. Well, when I filmed what the meals looked like, the lighting wasn't all that good here inside, so it didn't look quite that appetizing. There's a couple of the drinks that we ordered. So as you can see by the menu, there's quite a selection there, and some really, really nice dishes they have. And as you can see, it didn't come out real good on the film, but we got chicken wings there, and they are excellent. This was my sandwich that I ordered there. Looks pretty darn good. Those are the Brussels sprouts, the chicken wings, and the Cuban sandwich, which is incredible. The salad was on here, but I couldn't wait. Here we're at Moguls. We're going to try dinner here. Let you see what this place is like. They're famous for their prime rib here in town. Great cozy restaurant. Take a look at it and see what you think. So here, let's go inside here. We'll take a look at this place. It has been around forever and a day, and it is still super popular. They used to have the salad bar in here. They don't have that anymore, but they do have a great wine selection. This is back where the cooks will cook your food right in front of you, and yeah, it's pretty neat to sit there and watch a meal being prepared. So let's take a look at the menu here. Like I said, the wines that they have, it's a good selection and reasonably priced, I have to say. So you can't go wrong if you want to get yourself a bottle of wine here. Good menu with some real nice appetizers on it. But as I've said before, the prime rib is really the dish that they are known for here. And you'll take a look at that in just a moment as you peruse the menu here. Okay, they bring you out fresh bread that's just been cooked. It's still hot to the touch and quite tasty. But don't fill up on that. This is the bowl of soup, the clam chowder that we had on the Friday night. And there's the monstrous prime rib. And that's the smallest piece of prime rib that they have here, which is pretty giant. I'll never finish it. Looks absolutely delicious. Here we are at Roberto's Mexican Food here on Old Mammoth Road. Most of the restaurants are on Old Mammoth Road here. So we're gonna go inside and take a look at this place and see what you think about it. There is an upstairs, it has a giant bar up there and accommodates a lot of people. They're open in the evenings when it really gets packed in here. So during the lunch hour here, the inside seating is pretty limited, and they do have the outside seating, which we prefer. I have to say, Roberto's is by far my favorite Mexican food place in town. So I might be a little biased on this. They have a huge menu with just all kinds of items on it, and it tastes very, very authentic also. Place is very popular, especially in the evening when they open the upstairs bar. You can't go wrong up there. If you like a Cadillac margarita, that would be one of my recommendations. You will not walk out of this place hungry, I guarantee you that. So as we peruse the menu, now we're going to take a look at what the chips that they bring out. And you have a choice here if you want flour tortillas or corn tortillas for your chips. The flour ones are really, really good. Something you might want to consider if you eat here. And here is what the entrees look like. They come out piping hot, and they do come out quick. The chefs in there, they have this all down to a science. Same thing with my giant carne asada burrito. And this is probably one of the best breakfast spots here in Mammoth. It's called The Stove, and it's right here on Old Mammoth Road. They serve breakfast and they serve lunch and close around 2 p.m. or so. Definitely a place you might want to try. We'll go inside and take a look at it now. And here we go, we're heading inside, take a look at this place, and this I think is one of the oldest restaurants in Mammoth.
Right here.
Oh, that was quick.
I know, it's such a long walk, right?
This restaurant is by far the most popular for the breakfast crowd. Their breakfast and lunch, as I said before earlier, they also have a giant menu here, and you cannot go wrong. I would say, even if it's lunchtime, go with one of the breakfast items that they serve, because they are definitely fantastic. And the biscuits and gravy, you can't go wrong with that either if you want to get a heart attack. So, highly recommend that. Dishes, again, they come out very, very quickly. And take a look at this. It's the one I order over and over. And that's what the wife got, the pancakes. They're pretty small looking, and that's a joke. They're giant. I think that pretty much tells it all, and huge strips of bacon with your eggs. Definitely, you will not leave here hungry. They give you some good sized portions there. And the place is very, very busy pretty much all the time. Here we are at the Harmony Brazilian Steakhouse on Old Mammoth Road down here. We're going to take you inside and let you look at this. It's all you can eat meats of, any type of meats that they have in here. And so we'll see what you think about this. And the Harmony Brazilian place is fairly new. It used to be blue, and now they've turned it into Brazilian Steakhouse. I was a little bit apprehensive going there because I really can't eat all that much meat anymore, and they have other items that you can order on the menu here, but the Brazilian, their specialty is the unlimited meat that just keeps coming and coming. And I have to say, the meat at the Harmony experience was absolutely outstanding. Very, very tasty, and they won't short you on that. I'm going to say this is the salad bar here. I wasn't all that impressed with the items that they had out there. But you didn't come here for the salad, and you don't want to fill up on that if you are a meat eater. If you're a vegan, this probably is not going to be something that you're going to be interested in. But if you are a meat eater, you can just take a look here at the dishes that are coming out, and they are fantastic. Kind of fun watching them slice them all up. You will end up walking out of there stuffed. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. It's just the way it is, because it's hard to resist the flavors that they were bringing out. And here I am at one of our favorite restaurants in Mammoth. It's the Brasserie, which is above the Rock and Bowl Bowling Alley. So we're going to take a look at this secret place and give you an idea what to expect if you come in here. You won't be disappointed. This is what I say is the best restaurant in Mammoth Lakes, California. Kind of strange, you got the bowling alley down here at the bottom, but believe me, that does not interfere with a meal up at the Brasserie. So the Brasserie, you just go upstairs. It's absolutely quiet. You don't hear any of the bowling alley noise. They have a full bar here if you want to just sit and have a drink. But the food with the French flavor is just fantastic, and the views out here are even better. This was a little early in the season, and they did not have the chairs out there yet, but it's a great place to sit in the summertime. Take a look at this menu, just about everything that you might want with a French flavor to it here, and a great chef. And also make sure that they don't get away with telling you what their dinner specials are when they come to your table, because they came out with some good ones this evening. And there's the fresh baked bread that they bring to you, which is absolutely fantastic. Over there in the background is Chef Gabby. He comes out and he speaks with all of the diners that are there. My wife, she loves that escargot, and it comes out.
I got the escargot because there's not too many places you can go right now, ever, except a cruise ship where you can actually get escargot and eat it, and I love it.
And here's the presentation. The wife had the lamb, and she said it was just absolutely fantastic. But check out my ribeye here with the sauce on top. Melt in your mouth. You cannot go wrong at the brasserie. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope this video helps you pick a place to eat. Take care.